Welcome back to Outdoors with Larry Ray on ESPN 790 AM, brought to you proudly by the Tennessee Wildlife and Resources Agency.
Hey, welcome back to Outdoors with Larry Ray, and hey, we're going to go from Asian carp to one of my favorite fish, and maybe the favorite fish when it comes time to catch, particularly at this time of the year, believe it or not, and that's trout. And this is the third Saturday of the month, which that means that Frank Barton is with us. Frank, good morning again, and you and I have experienced Asian carp. Have you done any very much trout fishing, Frank? I mean, you're just about 2 hours away from world-class trout fishing. So,
it's been a while since I've been trout fishing.
Well, as soon as duck season gets over, Frank, let's go make a trip over there. I'll pick you up. How about that, huh? And we'll go to Lindsey's. We'd be there in 2 hours, Frank. That's 2 meals we could eat.
Be a good place to go.
It would be. And we got the guys that can tell us about Lindsey's Resort on the Little Red River, one of my favorite places to go. And, of course, that is Lindsey White, the general manager, I guess, Chief Humpity Hump of Lindsey's. Good morning, Lindsey.
Good morning. How's it going?
If I don't get too confused. I wonder, who were you named after, Lindsey?
I was named after my grandfather,
Yeah,
technically.
I think technically, but you're named after the resort, buddy. I mean,
right.
You're a full-time resort now, and it just blows my mind. I love to talk to Lindsey because I know the background, and I know how much his mom and dad have influenced his life, Terry and Mr. Sonny, and so I'm just proud of where you are, Lindsey.
Well, I appreciate it. I'm glad to be here.
I am too, and of course you brought along the man with he still got his crew cut. I mean, or has he shaved his head? So
He's still got the beard and the long hair.
Oh, does he really? Okay, as long as he keeps them both and not cuts off one and leaves the other one. That's our good friend Jay Gudermuth, longtime guide on the Little Red River. Good morning, Jay. How you doing?
Good morning, sir. How are you?
All right, let's talk. Frank listens in. I'm going to talk him into a trip over there. Winter fishing. So people are asking me over the Christmas holidays and said, be sure and ask you guys when you come back on in January. A lot of folks don't realize how good the fishing can be in January, Jay. So talk about what's the difference between fishing right now, other than it might be cold, as far as the techniques that you use in January compared to, say, June?
Oh, the techniques are pretty much the same, but there's bigger fish right now because all the little ones are caught out. They stock so many a month, and in the winter they cut back.
So what are we capable to catch right now in January on the Little Red River?
You can catch a limit of fish, but you can catch, I don't know, a 2-pound fish without any problem.
Without any problem. So, and a 2-pound fish would be how many inches? Would you say?
18.
That's okay. I'll take that. That'll feed a family of 2. So
yes, sir.
When it comes down to what about the techniques? So what do you use different bait in January compared to what you might use in June?
Well, for bait fishing, night crawlers would be
night crawlers
the best.
Okay.
Yes, sir. A little bump of air in them always helps.
Okay. And what about generation now? I'm assuming generation may be a little bit. I don't know. Is it less or more? Or is it about the same?
Right now it's been running about 1 generator, maybe up to 1.5, but they shut it off by noon. So.
And one thing you don't have to worry about, that river doesn't ice over, does it? I mean, it doesn't freeze over. Okay. All right. Yeah. It may snow sometime. If anybody knows about snow in the Little Red River, I would think it'd be Lindsey's Resort. Hey, Lindsey, when did the big snow come that year that everything happened? What year that was, or how long that was? Your uncle?
2012 was when we had the big snowfall that Christmas, and that's when we had the record snow and the winds, and we lost our dock that year. We spent the next spring, Jay and me and a bunch of other people rebuilding it.
You really did, didn't you? I mean, you really made a recovery faster than a lot of us thought you could. But I know that all the family got behind you and did all this to make it. I don't know how many inches of snow you got, but It was over a foot, I think.
It was around 12 or 13 inches and 40-mile-an-hour winds kind of all at once.
That's what hit the great blizzard of Arkansas. And again, we're talking to Jay Gudermuth. He is a guide on the Little Red River based out of Lindsey Resort, and talking to Lindsey White, the resort general manager. I just gave you that title. If that's not right, well, we'll give you another one next time.
That'll work.
That'll work for you and everything. But I can't believe that's been 9 years ago, just about. That's just amazing. That means what were you, 3 then? I mean, huh?
Somewhere around, I guess, early 20s, mid-20s.
I thought you were. They put you to work, though, didn't they? Yeah.
They did, yep.
All right, from your point now, is this time of year, January, a lot of folks will say, well, man, it's too cold to come over there and things like that. Tell them how you can make it worthwhile for them to come to Lindsey Resort in January. Or even, how about Valentine? How about a Valentine trip,
Absolutely. The best thing, they can book a cabin, sit in front of a fireplace in the evenings, wake up, go fishing, do a guide trip the next morning, and get done. 4 hours later, go back to their cabin and sit in front of the fireplace, and then we can cook their fish for them in the restaurant, so they can do it all at one spot, get a nice bottle of wine, and relax and look at the river. And
look at the river. And as Jay says, it doesn't freeze over. So that temperature, Jay, is year-round about what? We ask this all the time, but I forget. What's the water temperature?
45 to 55.
So you don't have a lot of people that swim on your beach, right? I mean,
not intentionally.
Not intentionally. We have had some folks fall in. I will say that before, and things along that line. But all right, tell them how they can get in touch with you, Lindsey.
Give us a call. You can call us at 501-362-3139 and speak with us directly. Or you can also go to our website at www.lindseyresort.com. And you can kind of look over and see 360-degree videos of all the rooms and get more information, and then give us a call then.
And the restaurant is open when now? In January?
Friday and still same hours, Friday and Saturdays from 5 until 8. And right now, with everything going on, it is reservation only, but you can also do to-go orders, or we can take it to your room as well.
There you go, folks. That's the place to be. If you can't find it there, go to lroutdoors.com. We got it all for you, too. Jay, Lindsey, thank you, buddy. Hope to see y'all down the road, okay?
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Have a good one.
Thank you.
All right, Jay, stay out of trouble, okay? Okay, we'll see you.
Always.
All right, we'll talk to y'all later. Thanks.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Frank, I was just thinking of cold weather, and everybody thinking, boy, it's too cold to trout fish. It wouldn't be too cold for a duck hunter, right? I mean, what has it been like? We seem like we've had a crazy duck season weather-wise, so from your point of view, what's it been from that as the weather systems?
The weather, I guess one of the things I get, Larry, the older you get, people say, well, the weather's been, the weather's been crazy, and I say, well, it just seems like, they're all crazy. They just sort of run together. But it's been relatively mild.
It has.
We've only had a couple of days that we've had to deal with ice, and that's a good thing. No duck hunter likes ice.
No.
And up until 10 days ago, 2 weeks ago, when we had the big rain, we've had relatively. It's been dry for the most part.
It has been.
And then we got a 4-inch rain, and everything filled up. So. My biggest concern, I guess, weather-wise, is I can't tell that we've had the significant cold weather up north.
I don't think so. No.
To bring birds down. I'm hoping that's the main reason why we haven't seen a whole lot of birds. This week has been better.
Okay. We had some cold weather early in the week. Then the midweek we had a little warm, and now it's cool again this weekend.
For whatever reason, I've seen more ducks this week.
What about mallards? I mean, are we seeing mallards?
Started to see mallards this week.
Okay, that's what I've heard.
Other than that, no, we have not. I have not seen mallards really before this week.
And that's our duck. And I think we said this last year. So So we'll probably talk later on. We're hoping to get Steve McAdams on in the final segment, but so I'll probably ask you again this later on. So talk about numbers. Is this better than last year? Is this about the same, or you?
For me, it's about the same, but the mallard numbers are down. I mean, the overall ducks. We've been seeing a lot more gadwalls.
Really? Okay.
And a lot more pintails.
Well,
but we can only shoot one of those.
That's right. Yeah, you better be.
Gadwalls are, you can shoot 6 of them.
Yeah,
but
the pintails are.
But so that's been the disappointing part of it for me is, to me, mallards are.
That's it.
It's pintails. Yeah, they're up there, but it's mallards and scrap ducks.
That's right.
It's not a mallard for us. It's a scrap duck.
Well, that's Frank Barton. He's selling it like he believes it right now, and the pictures coming out on Facebook and a lot of other things. So, but we're going to talk Frank a little bit more as we wind up today's show. But let's take a break now, switch gears, and the deer season has ended in West Tennessee for me. It's ended for a lot of folks, and so we're going to talk deer hunting with Jeremy Dennison. He is the TWRA CWD field coordinator for Region 1. We'll be right back.